Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris and this reading is for the general collective of all signs as we experience this intense full moon in Scorpio. So it will not be for everyone watching. If it resonates with you, comment below, and if not, please be sure to check my channel for other content and messages you need to hear. Also, be sure to remember that time, energy, and gender are fluid, so reverse roles however they apply to your life. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel, and tap the notification bell so you don't miss future readings. So thank you so much to all of my new and returning subscribers. You guys are the best. Thank you for all of your comments and your stories. I love hearing from you. So please keep sharing all of those great things and commenting below and letting me know how it resonates with you. And then for those of you who don't already know, all of my links and ways to reach out to me are going to be located in the description box below. So be sure to check that out if you haven't already. And so like I said, this is going to be a general reading, so it is not about any one in particular. It can resonate in many different ways. And so as long as you do not force any of the storylines to fit, then we should be good to go. So I am not going to do a crazy long astro talk this evening because I'm losing my voice. But please, like I said, feel free to comment down below and share any of your thoughts about this full moon in Scorpio. Just on a general basis, obviously we know full moons are about releasing and letting go of things that no longer serve us. And this full moon in particular, I just feel like sitting back and receiving, okay? And so, a lot of times and every full moon, there's always a ritual and a feeling, a need to do or to go and take action, right? But sometimes it's okay just to sit back and let the energy flow, okay? And that is the energy of Scorpio, okay? The waters are going to start running really deep. Things are going to be coming very clear, okay, especially with the full moon energy, the pink moon. If you guys follow me on Facebook, I was able to get some really great pictures with my phone camera where the moon actually looked pink. It was beautiful. But anyways, so like I said, don't feel the need every single full moon to be rushing around with your crystals in your water and doing all of the crazy rituals every single time. Sometimes it's okay just to relax and just let go. And so that is what I'm going to be doing this full moon. And I'm about to go take a bath after this video. But I promised you guys a giveaway and a general reading. So here we are. So yes, like I said, this reading could be for anyone. It could be about you, about your person. It could be about someone you are with, someone you're in separation with. So just take the reading as it resonates. I like to take these general readings as messages for personal growth. So let's go ahead and see what the general energy is for the collective during this full moon in Scorpio as we are entering Taurus season. So exciting. So get one more shuffle and we will see what we've got. And again, I'm so sorry about my voice, you guys. Just like vanished out of nowhere. So let's see what we have. Wow. So we've got a new start is coming, new moon. So I love that we're getting a new moon on the full moon. So think back to the new moon, and I feel like there's a specific new moon like back in November where this energy was pretty much the same. And I feel like it's kind of approaching that cycle, right? Where we're starting to, like I said, just let go and allow ourselves to receive our manifestations. And so now with this new moon energy coming in, I think a lot of us are actually preparing to welcome in what it is that we've been asking for, what we've been praying for. And so as we release all of this perhaps stuck or stagnant energy, anything that's lingering, I'll just be quite honest with you guys, this full moon, a lot of emotions have come up for me personally. Feelings of insecurity and fear and jealousy and just needing to be validated. And you know what? It's time for all of us to just put all of those things down and understand that they're just simply an illusion, okay? None of those feelings, none of those thoughts are actually who we are. And so with this new moon card popping out as the first bit of energy for this reading, I really feel like Spirit is encouraging us to get rid of those things once and for all and allow ourselves to be open to receiving everything that we want, okay? Not allowing these fleeting thoughts and feelings to take us back, okay? We've worked really hard and we've kind of gotten to that point now where we've been going over it and over it and over it again. We're ready to actually have what it is that we've wanted, okay? We've been dreaming about it, planning about it, taking action on those plans. Now it's time to sit back, let it flow, enjoy the manifestation because it is coming, okay? If you aren't already experiencing the manifestations from the Aries new moon, I mean, guys, I am. I'm not gonna lie. I literally manifested everything that I wanted. And so it's just one of those things, though. When the full moon comes up, that's when our emotions go haywire, right? The moon rules our emotions. And with it being in Scorpio, opposite Sun in Taurus, like this is about what's really, really running deep, not just within our soul, but within our bones, okay? So it's that water and earth energy combining and really pushing us to drive in and let those waters run really deep within us and open ourselves up to the deeper possibilities of what we could actually have if we just focus all of our energy on that manifestation. And I think it's funny too, because I haven't been on TikTok in a while, and for those of you who follow me on TikTok, I haven't posted anything really since the full moon in Libra, and I just got the urge to post a video today, okay? And the video that I posted was about who are you manifesting, which is totally the opposite of the full moon energy, which is release, okay? So I almost feel like, with these deeper emotions and stuff coming up, I think a lot of us are wanting to just hit the fast forward button and get back to that place of happy, back to that place where we feel powerful and ready to manifest, because unfortunately, even though we want to skip to that part, some of us are trying to also gloss over some of the things that are really still kind of holding on deep within us, okay? And that's exactly what this Scorpio full moon is all about. It's about purging all of those deeper emotions and allowing yourself to acknowledge, okay, how perhaps those emotions have maybe held you back from being prepared to accept this manifestation, okay? Bottom of the deck, we also have meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces, so more new moon energy. Piscean energy is again getting back to the bare bones of what it is that you're wanting to call in, getting back to the whole fantasy and dreams aspect, right? Don't lose sight of the fantasy or the dream just because you're feeling perhaps in your feels right now, okay? Get focused, get grounded. All right, use that Taurus energy, like I said, as almost like a conduit for that watery emotion to flow into. So really powerful energy right now for this full moon. And really start thinking, okay, if you're not, just start thinking about how your emotions play into what is manifesting into your reality, okay? So interesting beginning message. I know I kind of talked a lot longer than I intended to, but it was flowing, okay? So let's dig into the Cosmic Tarot. We haven't used this in a while. And so, of course, we're going to look into the recent past energy, as well as the present, and what's coming in as we are in the thick of Taurus season, okay? So for the next couple of weeks before the next new moon. So let's get the energy for the collective. If your sign pops up, all the better. If your storyline resonates, all the better. So in the recent past, we've got the Four of Pentacles coming up in reverse, I might add. But again, it's that trying to create stability, but still holding on in that miserly energy, perhaps, okay? Building on what it is that you truly want, something perhaps that you never want to let go of. But the Four of Pentacles, to me in the reverse, just simply tells me that either some of you have been having some issues letting go, or some of you have truly been holding back on, like I said, whatever it is that's keeping you from bringing the manifestation in. Maybe some of you have been glossing over some of your deeper emotions and saying like, this is fine, right? That's how I felt in Aries season. If anybody is familiar with the meme of the dog drinking his coffee and the whole room is on fire, that's how I felt in Aries season. There was just like a rage just all around me, but I was like, this is fine. I'm cool with this, right? And I ended up, like I said, manifesting what I wanted during the Aries new moon. So in the recent past, if some of you have perhaps been holding back, again, with those deeper emotions, maybe feeling like you're not deserving, or feeling as if you are not good enough, or that you're not capable. Again, that's just the energy of holding yourself back. So perhaps you think you're holding back to protect, okay? Perhaps you think you're protecting yourself by doing that. But what I'm hearing is, for a lot of you, you're playing it safe, okay? And you're not going to be able to bring in the new start that you've been wanting, that you've been craving, if you're still too afraid to take a risk and let go, okay? That miserly energy is what sets you up for that Five of Pentacles, that state of lack. So you don't want to tell yourself that you're not deserving, okay? That maybe you'd be better off, or that maybe they would be better off, because what you're doing is you're slowing down what it is that you're trying to call in, and then you're wondering why it's taking so long, because you're standing in your own way, okay, for some of you. So for the present, wow, so we've got the Princess of Swords also coming in the reverse. So in the now, I think some of you are finally starting to allow yourselves to see the truth of the matter, okay? I see the pages or the princess cards as messages or messengers. And so for some of you, this could be a message from Spirit, like I said, telling you it's time for you to stop standing on the sidelines of your own life. Okay, stop watching and waiting. Stop wondering. It's time to, quote unquote, send the message, is what I just heard. So for some of you, the message that you're going to be receiving during this full moon is just this. Realizing where maybe you thought everything was just fine, but where you were actually hiding, okay? Or holding back on saying something, or telling the truth, or being honest about something. Maybe even being honest about who you truly are deep down inside, okay? Scorpionic energy is that deep and very, very dark energy sometimes, okay? It's mystery. It is about the unseen, okay? It's also about death and transformation. So perhaps this is the exact energy that you've needed to become unstuck. Okay, I'm thinking, for some reason, I'm thinking about the sword and the stone. Okay, I'm not really sure why that reference is coming up, but I'm thinking about the sword that was driven into the stone, right? We were talking about pouring the deeper energies into the ground, into the earthy energy of Taurus, right? And so right now I'm thinking of Taurus as the stone, okay? The sword is the emotions, okay? The truth, whatever the truth of the emotions that you've been hiding, that's what's going to release, okay? That's what's going to release that sword from the stone. That's what's going to allow you to process whatever it is that you've been hiding from your own self, okay? And for some of you, this could also be someone sending you a message, someone finally communicating with you or being honest, okay? Because coming up in the reverse, I'm feeling like someone is becoming unstuck, Okay, so let's get also an energy for the coming days. So what is coming up in the future before the next new moon for the collective? Okay. Oh my God. I just got such a shock through my body right now. So for some of you who are watching this about your divine masculine, this could be a sign for you telling you that your person is coming back, okay? Your person is going to be coming in the next few weeks, perhaps with a message and perhaps with something unexpected. This could be someone that you've been waiting on for a really long time, like I said, someone who has maybe been holding back on their emotions or holding back their energy from you. But this isn't the energy of holding back because they are not interested. They're holding back because, like I said, they're trying to protect their assets. They're trying to protect whatever it is that they've built. And so with the Emperor coming in, this is the king of all kings. And I think it's funny because I actually posted about the Emperor in that TikTok video that I mentioned. So this is Daddy, right? This is who we've been talking about. Emperor's been coming up a lot, especially during Aries season, and the Emperor does represent Aries. Okay, so for some of you in the next couple of weeks, you'll be seeing the manifestations of that new moon in Aries, okay? But for those of you who have been trying to manifest the King of all kings into your earthly environment in the form of a fucking meat suit, this could be your sign that that person is coming. This could also be about you, your own personal growth. Okay? Perhaps this truth that you're starting to recognize about yourself is what's going to help you rise up in your own masculine energy and help you clear away some of that shame and some of that guilt. And perhaps some of the feelings that have been keeping you stuck and hiding from your true purpose. Okay? Very interesting energy. Very interesting. All right, so on the bottom of the deck in the processed energy, we have the Seven of Cups. So this reminds me of the new moon in Pisces? Was it a new moon in Pisces? I'm pretty sure, because that's what happened right before the new moon in Aries. And I just remember talking about harnessing your dreams and fantasies, right? And we also have that meditate and contemplate energy popping up. It's the same thing, okay? Sometimes Seven of Cups can be smoke and mirrors or like fantasy and illusions, right? Or just the feeling of perhaps being overwhelmed, confused, needing to make a decision. But in this card particularly, as you can see, we've got cups spilling over in the direction of this couple here, okay? We've got this man on his knees, literally bowing down to the earth. I feel like this man right here is crying. It's that same energy, crying his tears and digging his nails into the earth to let that really sink in, right? So in the processed energy, some of you really could have been cutting through a lot of this confusion. And like I said, really thinking about contemplating and getting grounded in what it is that you are wanting to call in. What are your ultimate fantasies? What are your desires in life? What have you been dreaming of? Is it a specific person that you're trying to manifest? Is it just love in general? Is it just emotional fulfillment? Whatever this is, this energy right now is what's really, I feel like, been needed to move past this smoke and mirrors energy. This is the energy that's needed to push through and move on and into what's actually going to make you happy. Okay, so as we know, right after the Seven of Cups comes the Eight, which is all about walking away, moving on, leaving behind anything that no longer works, dealing with emotions that have held you back, kept you stuck, in search of what, right? These two cups right here. Okay, so for some of you, like I said, this could be romantic. This could be you really waiting on someone from your past. This could also be some of you just trying to call in someone who's actually worthy, someone who's in this Emperor energy, okay? And so since I'm going to be giving away the Tarot of Sexual Magic for this season, oh my gosh, and like I said, I just had the Emperor come up in my TikTok video, so it's on the bottom of the deck. Since I'm giving this deck away, I'm actually going to do one better and get some clarity on this energy using the Tarot of Sexual Magic. So I know I kind of sprung this on you, but since it is a full moon in Scorpio, we can't just have a full moon in Scorpio without sex cards, right? So let's get a clarity card for the Four of Pentacles, please. And for those of you wondering, no, I will not be giving you this deck. I will be giving you a brand new deck. So for those of you who are watching for the end, for the giveaway, whoever's the lucky winner will receive this deck as well as a custom piece of jewelry and a free general reading from Moa. So to clarify the Four of Pentacles, we've got the Four of Cups and the King of Cups. So for some of you, this is about love, okay? This is about something deeper, something more meaningful and spiritual than surface level, okay? And I love that we have the Four of Pentacles and then the Four of Cups. We're talking about earth, we're talking about emotions, okay? Earth and water. We know Four of Cups is a card of discontentment, feeling bored or dissatisfied with one's life, looking back on the past or just kind of reflecting on things that didn't work out, okay? Which is why perhaps this Four of Pentacles energy pops up, right? We don't just be in the Four of Pentacles energy. We get there because we are dealing with or have dealt with situations that have not satisfied us, okay? So the Four of Pentacles is the strategy on how to fix those situations. But I do also see this giant cup up top that this bird is sipping out of. And as you can see, this large-chested woman over here is showing this man a way out, okay? So I kind of see this woman as the energy of the universe or spirit handing the bored, arms crossed individual their cup, okay? So perhaps, like I said, some of you are starting to see that you've been holding yourself back and the universe has been trying to bring you love. The universe has been trying to show you that everything you've experienced was leading you up to this moment, okay? And with the King of Cups popping up after that, that just simply tells me that what you're trying to manifest, and I say you because whoever's still resonating with this storyline, in the recent past, what you've decided you wanted is someone who is emotionally intelligent enough to actually cherish and care about you. Someone who's going to take care of you. Not someone who's going to physically take care of you only, right? It's not just about that. It's about someone who's going to honor you. Someone who's going to truly love you unconditionally. All right? Because like I say in all my readings, sex is great. But what is sex without a connection? What is sex if it's meaningless? There has to at least be attraction and connection there, but it's always so much better when the waters run deep and it's emotional, right? When you can connect with someone on all of those levels, that's when you've truly found a match, okay? And so let's get some clarity as well for the Princess of Swords. We got old sneaky sneak stalker over here. Someone could also be getting watched, okay? You could also have your eye on someone. This is a card of trying to learn about someone or learn more about them. So you guys, I love the energy of the sun coming up to clarify the Princess of Swords. Lots of masculine energy coming up in this reading. So the sun, as we know, is optimism, happiness, success. This is a yes. So in the present moment, some of you, yes, could be discovering, like I said, this message or having some sort of truth be revealed, okay? We also see these two individuals loving their basket of fruit here. They've decided they were going to do it on top of this basket of fruit. Spice things up a little bit, I guess. But as you can see, the sun is high in the sky and it is hot. And so I think that perhaps this message that's being revealed for some of you could be, like I said, where you are discovering your own masculine energy and kind of having the sun come out for you in a sense, right? I also kind of see this too as like, if some of you have been waiting on someone to communicate with you, I feel like this clarity card is also confirmation that, like, yes, it's going to happen. You just need to stay optimistic about it, okay? Like I said, if you're not with your arms open, ready to receive the manifestation, then what you're actually doing is blocking it or slowing it down, okay? So let's get one more card for clarity on the Emperor. Wow, we have another king popping up. So we've got the King of Swords as clarity for the Emperor. So again, this is more confirmation and clarity about someone coming in to communicate their truth. You know, just as the King of Swords is someone who is emotionally intelligent, King of Swords is just intelligent, okay? They're intuitive, they're witty, they're smart, they're clear, concise, and effective, and they don't let anyone fuck them over, okay? This is someone who is comfortable with cutting people off and not feeling any remorse. This is someone who cannot do anything but stand in their truth. This is someone very blunt and honest. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. As you can see here also, we have this woman lurking in the background. We have the King of Swords. Yeah, even though he's a big old tough guy, he's over here fondling old... He's over here fondling old girl with his toes, okay? So more of that sensual connection going on. All right. I think that perhaps for some of you, there could be someone coming forward to tell you the truth, maybe about a third party situation. Could be the reason why this person's been holding back, if this is about a person or if this is about your own personal growth. Like I said, you're going to be standing up in your truth and truly discovering your own masculine power. And you're not going to be afraid to actually say or do or take action on whatever it is that you know you need to do. Okay. Or whatever you need to say. So bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Swords coming up in reverse again. So I think that clarifying this energy right here, for a lot of you, this could be someone who, like I said, is just done waiting around. Okay, someone who's done sitting on the sidelines and, you know, staring at that ass from afar. I think there's someone who really wants to come in and finally send that message, okay? Very interesting reading. So let's get some energy oracle cards and see what is the blockage, what is Spirit asking us, you, your person, whoever, to release. You know, I'm hearing self-sabotage too. So, you know, for some of you, you might be feeling like you're right on the edge of that manifestation, and then all of a sudden all of these dark thoughts start popping up and you just start going back into that confused energy. So for those of you who are self-sabotaging, it's time for you to meditate and contemplate and get grounded, okay? Because you don't want to slow the manifestation right before it's about to come in, okay? Now's the time you want to really focus and dig your nails into that dirt and let those deeper emotions flow and process and pass through, instead of allowing yourself to fester in them, okay? So we have Healer of the Ages. This card always reminds me of Jesus. So I really feel too that, you know, perhaps there are some of you that just need to focus on healing in general, all right? As I mentioned earlier, there are those of you that could be glossing over things, acting like they're fine, but this full moon in Scorpio is here to purge any of those things that you're just kind of pretending like isn't an issue when you know fucking damn well it is, okay? This is Spirit's way of telling you that it's time for you to start healing in the now, all right? It says Healer of the Ages, and I always say when you heal yourself in the now, you're healing past and future timelines, Okay, you're quite literally opening up that portal for a new start when you heal and allow those deeper emotions to finally process and flow through you. Okay, so very interesting. I'm not even sure where to put this card. I'm just going to set this bad boy right over here. And also on the bottom of the deck, we've got the 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. So I feel like I've been very connected to Archangel Raphael, especially this last couple of months, as I have personally been focusing on my own heart and healing my own heart and trying to open myself up to those new possibilities. Okay, sometimes it's really hard to do that. And so, you know, for those of you who feel as if you still have pain that's sitting deep down in your heart chakra, and actually it's funny because I'm playing heart chakra meditation music right now. I don't know why I even chose this video, but I did. And so for some of you, perhaps you just simply needed to listen to the background music of this video. Maybe you need to subscribe to Meditative Mind and listen to some heart chakra, like hang drum healing music, and get back to that place of unconditional love within yourself, where you don't allow those moments of insecurity and jealousy and fear and just ugly emotions that keep you hidden and dark and deep down where people can't see the true you. It's time for you to start healing your heart, okay? That is what you're being called to do. So let's also get some advice from the Queen of the Moon Oracle, and then I will be doing the old giveaway. Okay, so first of all, guys, self-love is at the bottom of the deck as well. We were just talking about healing your heart chakra and getting to the place of loving yourself, unconditional love for you, okay? So, and I also love that this is a waxing crescent, which is my favorite moon, and it is the build-up to the full moon. So for those of you who have been feeling like this has been just building up, and now we're here at the full moon and you're like, fuck, like if you're like me and you just feel like all you wanted to do was just scream at the fucking moon earlier tonight, like that's what I wanted to do, and for no reason at all. Like I just felt that simmering sad rage, like I just needed to release. So for those of you who have felt like you've been building up and you need that release, now is the time, okay? Today, tomorrow, and the next few days, when the moon is still full, spend this time loving yourself, okay? Like I said earlier, I didn't even bother talking about astrology at all because I feel like this full moon is more about your feelings, okay? What are you feeling? Doesn't matter what aspects are going on in the sky right now. Doesn't matter what transits are happening, which, by the way, tomorrow Pluto will be going retrograde. So there's that. Pluto is the planet of death and transformation. And so I feel as if right now is such a perfect time to begin purging and setting the stage for what it is that you're trying to call in, okay? So let's actually get a card, because that was the card that was on the bottom of the deck, and I'm interested to see, yeah, what did I say? It's time to start setting the stage for what we're trying to call in, whatever it is that we're trying to create in our physical world, okay? It's time to start getting focused. It's time to start allowing ourselves to contemplate the manifestation, meditate on it, okay? Like I said, Pisces is a very creative energy as well. But now is time for us to get really focused and centered and start mapping out and start setting the stage. I keep hearing setting the stage, setting the stage. So when I think setting the stage, I think of the sign of Leo, okay? I think of that all the world's a stage energy. The performance of a lifetime is what I think of when I think of Leo energy. So for some of you, you'll be setting the stage for Leo season, okay? So let's also see if there's anything else. I'm going to see if like one more card pops out. Oh, we've got two. He's got two. Just made me think of Jingle All the Way. For those of you who have seen that movie. So, wow, okay. So, assessing and change. Assessing to me is literally the same thing as meditating and contemplating. It's time to start getting focused and getting a closer look at what it is that we need to do and what changes we need to make in order to call in our manifestation. Okay? That is the message. I'm not even going to elaborate. What changes need to be made within you? It's time to start pointing the telescope inside of your heart. All right? It might sound really lame, but that's what you need to do. You need to start looking deep within your heart, healing your heart chakra, and not allowing your emotions to bully you into thinking that you aren't as powerful as what you truly are, okay? Because you're the one with the power to create your reality. And you've known this all along, okay? It's just a matter of remembering it. So I loved this reading. And for those of you who resonated with it, I look forward to hearing from you. And so let's just go ahead and pick a name and see who the winner is. Like I said, the winner will be receiving the Tarot of Sexual Magic mini deck. Don't worry, I will get you a brand new spanking one. I will not give you my old deck. So let's get a name. Actually, this one fell out right onto my lap, so I feel like it's the name. Okay, Bethany Clay, congratulations. Please send me a private message on any of my social media platforms, including an email, witchywootarot@gmail.com. And so also, guys, I did want to let you know, for those of you who are still watching, I officially got my LLC for my business, and also plan to finish my Reiki certification this year. And so I will be starting a new channel that will be focused on meditation, guided meditations, and Reiki healing. So I would love for you guys to follow me. I will link my new channel down below. My goal is to get to 100 subscribers so that I can get my official YouTube URL. But yeah, I look forward to putting new content up on a new channel, which will obviously be linked to this one. That way I can not only recommend channels like Meditative Mind, but I can also provide you with some of my own guided meditations for those of you who do enjoy listening to my readings and who are comfortable with the sound of my voice. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I did actually very much. And as a matter of fact, you guys, on a side personal note, I was like all in my feels before I started this reading. I didn't even want to do it. But like I said, a promise is a promise, and I intend to keep my promises. So thank you for allowing me to be a part of your full moon in Scorpio, and for helping me feel better by recording this video. I love you guys so much, and I will see you soon. Bye.